Hello, I'm Cameron Reedman. Welcome to another one of my lockdown workouts. As you can see, we're somewhere a little different today. We're outside. Luckily around where we are, we've got some rugby pitches nearby from a local school, and we're on here, and what we're going to be doing today is shuttle sprints. So it's basically high intensity interval training, doing a series of sprints with rest periods in between. And yeah, really for this you will need to get outside, so get yourself outside. Before I go on to the rest of the video, make sure you bring some water as well with you and a towel. Before I go on to the rest of the video, I've already warmed up, I've already run around the rugby pitch here. I didn't record it because I thought that'd be very boring footage. So now's a good point to pause the video and go and do your warm-up run. Really warm up those muscles because you will need to warm up for sprints. Sprints are all about explosive power, so you'll want to warm up before we get into that. So now's your chance to pause the video. Alright, and let's carry on. So now that we've paused it, what we're going to do, we're going to do our 5 half jacks. Good, and then even in sprints, I have no drain weird head rolls. So we've done the front, now we're going to do the back. Good, and now just some side to sides. Awesome, and 5 more half jacks. Good, and now we're going to do some arm circles. So we're going to put our thumbs inside our armpits. We're just going to circle those arms forwards. We're going to snap on. We're going to bring these out and make some small circles, going backwards this time, and gradually make those bigger and bigger until we're coming all the way over. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and really get the full range of motion, and then reverse that motion and bring them forward. Good. Nice. Good. Have 5 half jacks. Okay, we're going to go into some trunk twists. So we take a knee and come to the side. Nice smooth motion. This is a warm up. Good. Nice, and 5 half jacks. Good, alright. Next up, we're going to open the gate. So driving on your forward and opening up the gate. This is going to do our inner thigh. Nice. And I make this jig every single time because we know our green cross code. We're now going to close the gate. So we're going to bring our knee in from the outside and close the gate, driving it out to the side and in and close the gate. Good. Alright, next up, toe to the sky. I'm going to sweep our arms down, do hammy sweeps. Remember again, this is a warm up. We really don't want to overstretch, especially with sprints. We don't want to warm up those muscles and prepare them for exercise. Good, 5 half jacks. Awesome, and we can stop the warm up there. Alright, so I'm going to do basic instructional on sprinting. It is really basic. There's obviously, there's so much to this that this could be a half-hour video. Just instruction on sprinting. So really all we're doing, we're going to keep it simple. If you want to, you start in an upright stance, which is like this, and then we're going to drive our leg forward. Alright, but what I recommend is getting into either a two-handed sprinter stance or one hand back. And what we're going to do when we come out of the stance is drive that knee forward and the hand, and that's how we create that forward momentum. The reason we're in that low stance because we actually want to push back those of you that remember Newton's laws of motion, we want to push back so that we move forward. If we're pushing up, we're moving up and not forward towards where we're running, all right? So we want to generate a lot of momentum forward. The benefit of sprints is that explosive power. So that's why I recommend getting in this stance and really exploding that knee forward. And then what we want to do through the sprint is we actually want to stay fairly low, so that again we're pushing back with our legs, and we don't want to come up. We want to gradually come upright as we go through the sprint. And then towards the end, what we're going to do is drive the knees. Every single step of the sprint is driving the knee forward. Focus on driving that knee, all right? And then our arms are for momentum. So again, people who bring their arms across the body, you're not doing anything. Arm is forward, because what we're doing is generating that momentum forward using these wiggly bits of our body that we've got available to do so. All right. So that's my basic instruction. You out there, you want to get the most benefit. That's how we're going to do it. I'm going to start with one arm back because I find that helps me drive my knee forward. And what I'm going to do is also I'm going to switch my legs between each sprint. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. I'm on a rugby pitch. I'm not going from, forgive my terminology for you rugby aficionados out there, I am not going to go from the sideline. I'm going to go from the 5 metres in from the sideline to the next 5 metres in from the sideline. That gives me about that gives me about a 60 metre sprint. So my sprint's going to be about 60 metres. Harder or easier is, a lot of you have heard of hills. Up the hill, okay? So we can do that to make it harder. What we can do to make it easier is obviously shorten the distance. You could increase the rest periods as well. What we're doing is hopefully around a 30-second sprint. That's what I'm aiming for with this. If anything, it'll be shorter than a 30-second sprint, and then a 2-minute rest. That's part of the rest period. It's part of that 2 minutes. Okay. So 30-second sprint, 2 minutes off, 2 minutes rest, and all we're doing is walking back. Or you can jog if you want to. And breathe and get that oxygen in. You can lay out cones, you can do whatever. Not all of you are. I mentioned running on a hill. I mentioned making the distance shorter, and that's the best way with the shorter. Another way is to jog in between the sprints. Increase the distance. Okay, so a lot of you out there, you're all going to be doing your own different things. What I do is I start fairly small. I'm kind of in the middle here, and you can also do more or less reps as well. Okay, so we can keep going after the video. We can stop before the end of the video, but make sure you have a predefined amount of reps that you're going to do before you start, because we don't want to be giving up just because we got tired, right? We do want to be pushing ourselves to exhaustion. So having a predetermined amount that we're going to go to, it's a fixed amount that we're going to go to, and even if we felt that we didn't work out so much doing those, we can increase that number next time we do it. Okay. So anyway, that's instruction on all the jargon over and done with. All right. So really, what we're going to do is we're just going to get into this, and we're just going to start sprinting. So you're going to go off my mark. So I'm going to say. I could do American football, but I'm not going to. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to say, get ready, go. And we go on the go, all right? And again, the reason I'm doing the count in is because I really want you to drive that knee forward, get that explosive power in these sprints, okay? So let's get ourselves down and ready. I don't know if my mic will actually work over this distance, so you may lose me towards the end. But I'll make sure I don't talk down that end of the field, alright? I'll talk down this end. Okay? I've got my arm back. Okay. Get ready. Go. Good. Alright, nice. coming back down this end so that I can talk to you guys. Hopefully I've not lost you. Really, we want to keep walking during this rest period, okay? So we're just going to walk it out. And I hope you drove those knees forward. I'm a lot slower than I used to be, but that's why we're out here doing it, right? This is the benefit of lockdown. We're doing things that we wouldn't normally do, okay? We're getting outside of our comfort zone, and we're doing things differently. So when we're breathing, remember we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth, okay? So, very well done on that first rep. Now it's out of the way. What I want you to focus on is the launch, okay? What I want is to get that launch looking real nice, real good, and the same for myself. We're really going to power off that launch. Okay, we've got about 15 seconds of rest left, then we're going again, okay? So, let's get in that down position. I'm going to switch my legs as well. So I've got my different arm back. Feels a little bit unnatural. Got my legs back, so they're propelling me forward. All right, get ready. Go. Nice. All right, good. How's everyone's launch on that one? Did you drive that knee forward? Breathe. Get that oxygen in. Don't stop moving. In between the moving. All right, and take on some water if you need it. Even if you're in an upright stance, really want you to get low. I don't want you to be stood like this, all right? It's low. We're driving that knee forward, okay? We're pushing off this leg. So all this power that should be tense like a coil, so we can push off it, right? And drive that knee forward. So again, on this rep, let's focus on our launch, because as we keep going, it's going to become more about sprinting through all the way to the end. Okay, we've got about 15 seconds. So let's get ready. So, down in my sprinter stance. Okay, that's good, guys. Well done. Let's keep walking. Let's keep moving while we're in this rest period. Okay. How I feel in this video. Hell of a lot of ASMR of me breathing. If you like that kind of thing. If you don't, I'm sorry, but also not sorry. Working hard today. This is good. Got some cows just behind the camera there. That care in the world. They're like having fun munching away. Right. So we've still got more than 30 seconds rest. So use it. Get our oxygen in as we go into rep number 4. Okay, we've got about 20 seconds of rest left. Remember to switch legs. Alright. And remember. Right. So, get down. Arm back. Leg sprung. Ready. Go. Sorry. All right. So now we're feeling it, all right? Now that we're 4 reps in, you can feel that, yeah? Good. Oh. It's good though. Water on if you need it. Sips. Like I said before, it's a good one for those guys who like to do their squats. Alright? Of power that we're trying to cultivate in those squats, alright? We've got the strength, we're trying to multiply strength times speed. That's how we get power. Alright, so generating that power, really good for everyone. Alright, if you're a runner, we're working in the anaerobic threshold, doing stuff like this. You know, we're working in the lactic zone. This is going to improve your body's response to build up of lactic acid. Well, it's going to hopefully slow down the build up of lactic acid, get rid of it more quickly, improve capillarization, which is basically more capillaries, which means more blood to the muscles, things like that. Again, good for those weightlifters out there. So this is a good exercise all round, no matter what you're doing. All right. Up starting blocks. Get ready. No, wrong hand. Caught you. Get ready. Go. do have some watchers now. Got some cows mildly interested in what we're doing over here. Alright, we've had 5 good reps there. I'm going to focus on the launch. What I want you to focus on now is keeping that knee drive towards the end of the rep, okay? We're driving that knee forward towards the end, so we're not slowing down. We hit the line at predefined distance that we said we're going to do. We hit that full speed. Alright, we've all seen those videos of sprinters slowing down before the end and being overtaken, or even long distance runners celebrating a bit too early. Alright, we're not going to celebrate early, we're going to go the full distance. Okay, so get our oxygen in. And let's get ready and get down. Alright, all the way to the end. Okay, get ready, go. Alright, nice. Good job. We're 6 reps in. My breathing discipline really starting to go. Really starting to wane as we get more exhausted. Alright, very well done guys. 6 reps done, 6 sprints. Very nice. I'm going to do 7. It's going to take us to 15 minutes. Okay. So get those breaths in. Give you a bit longer rest period because I think we overshot on one of them. Now we're a bit out of sync. That's okay. The important thing is we get the right amount of rest between each of our reps. Okay. I'm not going to squish it up just because we were late one time. All right. Okay. Let's get ready. Let's get ready and act like we want it. Okay, drive that knee forward and all the way to the end. Get ready. Go! Okay, good. Oh, well done, guys. We're going to stop there today. That's 7 reps. It's 15 minutes. 15 minutes is pretty good for one of those HIIT sessions, okay? So, at least pretty good, especially if you're not conditioned for it. If you are conditioned, feel free to go ahead, keep doing more sets, okay? But for those mere mortals of us, we're stopping out at 15 minutes, 7 reps. Very well done. Okay, good effort. All right, I'm going to cool down. I'm going to run and do some static stretches. Suggest you do the same, especially this one, because this one is explosive power. Please, 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 do not go sit down on the couch. Otherwise, you're going to feel this for a week. All right, we want to recover fast so we can keep working out. If we don't recover, all we're doing, reducing the amount of exercise we're doing a week, we're kind of negating the fact that we did this in the whole first place. All right, so do not go and sit down. Do a cool down. All right, do some static stretches. If you need some static stretches, reach out to me, okay? I've got some. Leave a comment. I'll send you some. It's no problem at all. I'm sure you all have different places where you need to stretch. I certainly do. I mentioned in one of my other videos I have really tight calves, so I tend to focus a lot on those. All right, but otherwise, do a gentle jog, do a walk. I'm going to be walking home anyway from this spot. All right, so that's a little bit of my cool down really taken care of. And when I get home, some static stretches on the floor. Okay, but that's all I've got for you guys today. Next time you do this, increase the intensity, do an extra rep, increase the distance a little bit, or maybe you just feel that you weren't sprinting all out. Okay, in which case do the same and just go all out. Okay, but otherwise that's it from me today, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, take care.